I wish I can stay at home and don't need to work, but then I need to work.
You save about 1,000 plus.
To work out cheaper for me.
4,000. 215, even more.
It's for 200 plus. 400 bucks of savings.
Guys, so this is the 720S, and I'm gonna drive this car today, and later on, of course, I'm gonna pass it to Thomas and then Con, and just look at it, man. This has got to be the most beautiful car in its class, and it's also the fastest. Yeah. There we go. You know, for McLaren, it's like you don't want a key that's too heavy. Yeah. Alright, and they have improved the ingress and egress so much because of how this thing slants down. And let's adjust the seats first. Oh, beautiful. Leather seats, very tight footwell, very nice visibility. Beautiful. Okay, this should be good. I don't need to sit too near, I'm not on a racetrack. Fantastic. Alright, let's mount the cameras and off we go. And today. Alright, let's close the doors. Look at that. Oh, unexpectedly heavy. So when I open the door, let's try. It's an electronic release. Yeah, and of course, I can change this one. Brilliant. Wonderful. Aircon vents. Even the vents, these little things, metal. Damn. So people always ask me, what are the 3 favorite cars that I've driven, right, in my 12, 13 year in this industry? My number 1 car, I always answer them, is a McLaren 675 LT. Number 2 is a Honda Civic Type R FD2. Number 3, I always did not have a clear answer, but now I do have, is the Corvette C7 Z06. These 3 cars are my favorite that I've driven because they are just phenomenal. And out of all the model cars that I have, I always give them out, but the only one that I kept is the McLaren F1. Yeah, and I'm so happy today I'm driving a car that arguably beats the F1 in every single measure, but of course it continues on the legacy, the philosophy of what McLaren is about. McLaren is about high tech. It's about using every possible means to achieve the greatest time on a track, or every possible means. Yep. They will invent the technology if they need to, and there aren't a single ounce of unnecessary stuff on the car. Yeah. Even wasting too much time in marketing and press release are time that is better spent on making the cars better. That is McLaren's philosophy. Alright? And then I'll just drive and then you just tell me whatever
Sure.
needs to be told.
Sure. Okay, I
Alright.
will walk you through what now.
Okay,
So-
so I press D.
What we'll do is we always start active, comfort.
Turn it active, right?
Yes. And you can either just pull the pedal,
Yep.
right? And your reverse gear.
Oh, I don't need to press
A
drive.
is on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Neutral you have to press, reverse you have to press.
I see.
That's all.
That's all. Just step on the throttle and then release the
Release the brake.
brakes. Zoom. Yes.
Hold my stop arms. Okay.
Yep.
See that? One thing is
Yes, it's lifting.
lifter is up, so
Yep.
press this once.
Press it once and then.
It's coming down. Right?
Ah.
So, but if you drive above 60 km an hour, it will
Yep.
come down by itself.
I see.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, the footwell is pretty tight, huh?
Yes. I mean
Ooh.
the carbon.
Yes.
Tough.
And I need to depress the brakes. I need to use quite a bit of
Yes.
a force
Yes.
on the brakes.
Yes.
Is
The-
it
the thing
purposely
is,
done so?
the thing is with the McLarens,
Mhm.
again, very focused on driving feel. We go right now.
Yeah.
So steering is still hydraulic. Everyone is
Oh.
non electronic, right?
Yeah.
So you can tell when the bloody steering, they take the trouble to still keep it hydraulic.
Yeah.
They're telling you one thing.
Yeah.
I want to give the driver the feel.
Driving feel.
The brakes are anything light is meant for the common person.
Yeah.
Heavy means at high speed braking, feel is there.
Yeah.
So it's all about feel
Yeah.
and giving the driver the most out of the car in terms of enjoyment.
Visibility is just phenomenal.
Yes, that's another great thing.
My
about the
God.
car.
And even though I'm very well aware that I'm seated on the right side, I think it is very much mid-right.
Yeah, you
Right?
feel that way?
Yes, yes.
Well, to be honest, that's the first I've heard, but if that's how you feel,
Yeah.
maybe it's because it's a tighter
Yes,
car.
yes. I am, because the car is very wide,
Yes,
but not unlike other cars where you are clearly seated on the right side,
yes.
we are seated very well within.
True.
Right.
The center. of
Yes,
everything.
yes, yes. I was like, how come it's almost equal? Not equal, but
I
so
know
easy
it's
to
okay.
judge.
Actually, that's an interesting observation.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know, I always get asked, like, Bobby, what is the 3 best cars you've driven? Like the most memorable cars.
Okay.
My number 1 is the 675 LT.
Oh, really?
In my
You
life,
drove that,
yes, 675
wow.
LT. I was lucky enough to drive it.
Okay.
And it was a McLaren event, and I got to drive the 540, 570,
Oh,
650, and 675 LT. And the drive of the 675 versus the 650 is completely different. It's completely
Yes.
different.
Okay, good.
I
At least
was-
you have a reference.
I was
You tell me
amazed.
what you think of this. If you
But
get
that one is at Sepang lah.
No.
Okay, what made me so amazed is when I was driving the 650S, I do not dare to do silly stuffs with it.
Okay.
But in the 675 LT, curiously,
You can.
I dare to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dare to throw the tail out, turn 9, you know,
No
have a
kidding.
little bit of a shenanigan in that car. But in 650, I don't dare. I don't know why.
Okay. Maybe a softer setting, setup of the chassis.
You know, there's so much feel. Ooh, nice. Let's go for a drive. Okay.
So we're in comfort.
Yes, it's very comfortable.
Yes.
And-
That's why sometimes in those reviews they say, oh, S-Class level of comfort. Really? Okay. But it is comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Because most of the time in a mid-engine car, we tend to sit very low,
Okay, right.
which I prefer this.
Okay, that's good.
More dailyable.
Yeah, it's very user friendly.
Yes. Oh, these are some really bad roads.
Yes, which is perfect for.
No issue.
So this comes back to the adaptive damping.
So in order to, you were telling me,
Here, huh?
okay, here, the left, alright. So in order to achieve a bigger range of adjustability,
Yes.
McLaren just went up and designed their own suspension system.
Correct.
I don't usually go mad on public roads. Yeah.
What I mean is, you do your property, then you.
My God! 10% of what this 10% of what this car can do, and it's already like that. McLaren. Oh, that's what McLaren is. Oh my god. It's such a different thing. I mean, certain expectations we have with cars is the sound or whatever, right? But this one is just the way it pulls, the way it Yes. It's pretty crazy that most cars sometimes we turn. I mean, at least for someone like me, we turn and then wait for it to sit a bit. Then, right? This one is just like. I can keep it in comfort and suspension.
Yes,
and then this one I can
do
turn
it
it
on
on.
in sports.
So I can just turn it down on the fly, right?
On the fly.
So just now we're on comfort and now we're on sport. Yeah, this is still there. Okay. The way it builds up speed is. My god.
You hear the pop now?
Yeah. Suspension straight up to track.
And try the manual.
So I'm able to downshift even by pushing this pedal. It's really for those people who they've driven a Ferrari, they've driven a Porsche or driven a Lambo, and then they're like, what's more, you know? And a McLaren will be able to give them that. You know what I felt? The track, right? The suspension is, even though it's at its most extreme setting, it's like a comfort setting of some supercars.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Even though it's at track. There you go. You got yellow.
That's the amazing thing about this suspension system. Brakes are coming into their own as you ride faster, right? Feel nicer, it's more feel.
You know the supercar community, they always say that, I buy what because of value retention, depreciation. But let me tell you guys, our lives are, that's as much time we have, right? It's about the collection of memories and experiences. It's never about there's some dedication there.
They're brave.
fact, the size of the steering wheel, the girth, the weight. Oh, these guys are just geniuses.
Like I was saying, it's a driver's car.
Yeah.
Nice to drive, isn't it?
It's fantastic, and we just have to know that let's forget about the kind of romanticism that we have with cars about how a NAV8 or an NAV10, V12 and all that, but in pursuit of speed, right? Technology and all that. This is what it's all about. This is really for the pros who have experienced all that, and then in pursuit of more, and I'll say it as a media, right? This is hypercar performance at supercar prices, right? That's what it is. About carbon monocoque. You don't get that in the F8. You don't get that in the Huracan, and you get it in P1s, Ferraris and all that, and it's here in the 720S. Crazy. As car guys, we have all the model cars, right?
Yes.
Most of the model cars that I get, I give them out. Even the one when I win the photography competition from Mercedes-Benz, they give me an SLS, I give it to Chris Wee.
Very generous of you.
And then the Porsche track there, I was the fastest in my group in the Gymkhana. I won that one. I gave it to my son and play. But there's only one that I kept in my cupboard. It's an F1. It's a McLaren F1. Yes. Since school days. Save up.
That was the car.
Yes.
And it's still the car.
Yeah. It's a philosophy, of McLaren.
Okay.
Alright.
So we're in variable drift control.
Yes.
And what it allows you to do is, for a given type of road,
Yes.
and preferably on track,
Yeah.
it allows you to dial in the amount of assist that you need for traction,
Yeah.
as well as ESC.
Mm.
Or, some ways, some people say yaw control.
Yeah.
Okay, so the amount of fine-tuning and resolution that you get from this particular piece of kit is quite amazing, right? And it's when you drive on track, let's say it's wet, right? You want more assist, am I right?
Yeah.
And normally on track, you would, if it's wet and bumpy,
Yeah.
you want a softer setup.
Yes.
So you go to sports, so the damping is softer,
Yeah.
and you want more assist,
Yeah.
right? So you probably put it there.
Yeah.
But let's say it's bumpy and you want to be a bit adventurous and get the tail out a bit,
Yeah.
you add a bit of that.
Oh.
Right, now, in sports setup, handling,
Yep.
so medium suspension damping,
Yep.
stiffness,
Yeah.
you have 16 settings. It's
Crazy.
quite a bit of resolution now. Okay, but then you can also go into track
Yeah.
and then get another 16.
Oh.
So a combination of 32 possible combos.
So this is Chris Harris. This is Bobby Young here.
You're being modest.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
So it really works. So like on track, if you were in full ESC on,
Yeah.
you come around certain corners, the tight ones, like
Yeah.
turn 1, turn 2 especially,
Yeah.
you want the tail to come a little bit.
Mm.
But if the tail comes out on full ESC,
Yeah.
and you're trying to get the throttle down, it'll bulk.
Mm.
Because ESC is not going to let the tail come out.
Mm.
So you then adjust it. Normally you're in track, right? If you're on track.
Yeah.
So I would put it around about there if I want to set a fast time.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
want to show off, then I'll be there,
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right?
This one is because you want to set a fast time,
Yes.
so you don't want it to come and interfere with you,
That's right. You
even
just
with a
want
little bit of
just enough of the tail to
Yes,
come out
to
so
point the
to
head
help
in,
you
right?
turn, to rotate.
Mm.
Yes.
Nice. amazing. This is just super high-tech stuff. Yeah, that's McLaren for you. Bowers and Wilkins. So you get to enjoy your car in the comfort mode on daily. And look at this beautiful finishing. This car is something else. Right, it's something else. Thank you so much, Marcus.
Oh, you're most welcome.
And yeah, then I'll have a walk around video with another car, as this one goes out with my team members, Thomas, Yap, and Con. To me, it's certainly more memorable than the F8 Tributo. 100%. Yeah. This to me is in the ranks of the SF90. But of course, SF90 is a plug-in hybrid. And this one is pure ICE and super high-tech suspension and all that. And you know what's amazing? They want to give you driver feel, hydraulic steering. Yes. And mid-engine cars usually have a very big intake here, right? No, McLaren say, nope. The air comes in here, cools the oil cooler, goes through this hollow inside the door, and then this also brings air in to the intake there. Amazing, right? The stuff that goes into this car. I'm gonna give a thorough walk around later on with that car, but this one's gonna go out, and this has got to be one of the prettiest looking, meanest looking track machine. Yeah, it's a destroyer of track times. This stock 720S is faster than the GT2 RS around Sepang by 1 second. Yep, it is faster than a GT2 RS at Sepang by 1 second stock. Just like that. Yep. Madness. Okay, boys. Okay. What a beauty. So now it's Thomas's turn. Look at that. Now this is one car that I don't have the urge to want or dream of it to have a drop top version, right? Because it's a 4-liter turbocharged engine that, let's put it this way, sound isn't its main priority. Yep. So it's for performance. Everything that this car represents or is for performance. Yeah. So now just gonna start my car just to listen to some better. How does the British say that? Better. We say better, right? And they're like better. British, better. I don't know. Sound. Ugh. Now I'm just gonna start my car. And oh. Music. Glorious music. No. I try not to park my car under prolonged sunlight or heat, right, as much, because the letter, the British letter, better not be under the sun. Yeah, I have no idea how to say that. Anyway, I'm just gonna move my car here. Under the E. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Oh, shade. Shade is good. Yeah, shade. Right? So these are sounds that McLarens couldn't do. Oh, what a nice sound. So nice. Right? You know, when your colleagues are just like you, that we're willing to, you know, use a large chunk of our income to satisfy people around us. Even, you know, McLaren people, they get to, feels nice when you come to McLaren for a test drive and then people from McLaren actually, oh, nice cars. That feels kind of nice.
sky that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside.